Well, welcome everyone. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Stoneshard, and I think what we're going to do is actually a sword and board build. Those are two of the achievements of the very few achievements left that I don't have, and I really don't know much about it. So Arna here is the only character that starts off with both swords and shields, and she has warfare. So obviously that means we're going to be picking Jorgrim. He's just that much better. I mean, I'm sure Arna's fine and all. Vow of the Feet seems probably better than I assume it is, but Jorgrim has gore and glory and is just so much more fun. I mean, why would you not pick him? I don't. You get to butcher people for extra reward, plus you get bonus stats, plus you get weapon damage. I mean, come on. He doesn't start with shields, but that's fine. We don't need to start with shields. We have swords and we have warfare, and that's good enough for me. Sorry, Arna.
Is that so?
It's so. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got here. Right off the bat, I'm running at the wrong speed. There we go. We have swords. We have Cleaving Strike, which is an AoE attack, but let's be perfectly honest, I don't plan on fighting multiple people right off the bat, so all goes well. We really shouldn't need it. It does other things, but we'll talk about later. Got Blade Maintenance, which is pretty good, but I don't really want a passive right off the bat. And we have Keeping Distance. Keeping Distance is nice because not only does it let me reposition to a new tile, it lets me deliver a free strike with an enemy. With increased dagger chance and crit chance, so we'll be taking that. For our second point, I think what we're going to do is go right into warfare and take Seize the Initiative. Also stellar, absolute stellar. In fact, shields only has 8 points and then it's mastered. One-handed swords only has 8 points and then it's mastered. That leaves us what, like 15 points left over? A lot of points. So while we probably won't be maxing out this tree because 8 and 14, actually we could, but we probably won't be completely maxing out. I think we're going to be going a lot into warfare. And as for armors and stuff, I think what we'll probably be doing is medium armor, but that's also subject to change. We start with a sword, so that's a good start. Let's get this here. What do we have here? Oh, you're across the river. It's the worst. All in all, not too bad. Like it if he wasn't on the side of the river, but that's how it goes, I guess. And when I did a test playthrough, the water mill was like right there, which would have been a really great way to basically start and make it like an extra $500 from that place, but that's okay. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna come here and sell you this. I don't think there's anything else here I really need, except for maybe you in due time. I don't think we need it quite yet. Let's head down here. I want to buy myself a nice shield. Even if we don't have any points put in a shield, we can still use one. So we will. And he's got a fish shield. Perfect. That's the one I wanted. It has counter chance. That's pretty much the only reason why. Which is reason enough for me. I love my counter. It's not much, but it's something. Coming in here, let's talk to this guy. We're going to ignore him because I don't care what he has to say. And let's see. I'm going to definitely change the shirt. The fur vest is cool, I guess. It does give some counter and whatnot, but its durability of 20 means that it's not going to make it through one dungeon. Let's sell that, put this on. It's at least got 50% more durability and still isn't terrible. As for that, let's buy these gloves too. We need something for our hands, and these ones decrease fumble chance, so sounds like a plan to me. Shoes, I'm pretty happy with those shoes. I'd like to replace the hat, but I do remember that we actually have one already in a chest in the inn because I am a supporter of the video game, so I get free in-game stuff, I guess. Let's talk to you. Just want to sell you these things. You don't have anything I really want. And then there's this gentleman in here. I'm in two minds. He's not going to really give me that thing great, but I could ask for a sword. And at least I got one of the swords I need to turn in for money. Let's grab the last of our gear, which I should have done before I left, but I always forget. I only recently bought the supporters pack, so I always forget that its gear is in here for me, and that it's actually pretty nice. It's not going to make or break any build, especially in the beginning, but I mean, it is decent. It's a lot better than anything I'm going to have, so. And fatigue resistance is nice. I do love that fatigue resistance. So let's go with that. And I look awesome. Oops. Nope, I want you to go down the stairs. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to do the usual things that I do in the beginning of any series. Go about, get the plane for the carpenter, find the different herbs for the herbologist guy, and just explore things to get some easy levels. So I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, well, I barely made it out of town and immediately ran into some people who want to talk to me about it. So let's break this line of sight here. This guy's going here, but he's not going to have a easy time catching me. Now, the problem is if he stands there, I can't. I'll have to move here. There we go, free attack. He's bleeding, his friend just shot him. Things are not looking good for him. But he did drop a sword. Alright, where did you go? You went there. Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. My cooldowns are back up, which means he screwed up. And he's dead. Nice. Let's take this cleaver. We'll rest before we go anywhere. Make sure we're healed up. And we'll keep going down here. Okay, look, I wasn't going to be able to resist it. Let's grab and run here. That's my stuff looking. I actually found a lot of eggs in the way. Should have sold that. This isn't going to even be worth selling, so. Take that guy. We'll take that guy. Hit that button everyone's so in love with. And let's take the apple, because I deserve it. Alright, let's see if we can get away with it this time. Alright, we made it safely into the first place here. We'll sell these guys, and we'll sell the hood too, because, well, I meant to before. Now we just see if we can get away with this antler. Hopefully we can. There's a guard like posted right outside. Another mercenary. Well, they see me. They'll stop you from a couple feet away, so they haven't yet, that I assume I'm okay. This antler's just not worth getting busted over. Sometimes I think about not even stealing it. What are you gonna get for me? 50 gold? 50 gold's still 50 gold, though. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I might not be smart. 50 gold's 50 gold. Alright, so step 1 is complete. Let's see if we can go. Oh, there's lots of POIs. Very nice. Let's go out exploring. Maybe we can find the spearmint and stuff that we need. We can turn it into the herb guy here hopefully soon. Alright, well, here we are at our first POI. Let's see what it is. Oh, there's some spearmint. Let's go. Oh, nothing else? At least we got that. And a lentil. This looks like a camp. Kind of camp. Camp full of people? Camp full of hornets? Who knows? Crawlers? Looks like people. Alright, we'll pull this guy. Where are you going? Hey. Somebody should check that out. There he is. Alright. Got him by himself. Okay, switched weapons. He didn't even try to range me at all, which is surprising. If I take a step back here, well, he should be able to still reach me, but let's do right there. They want to use that ability and then move somewhere they can't get to next turn. Oh, he's not looking so hot. Oh, his head fell off. Yeah. It's a bad way to be. Speaking of bad ways to be, how are we? Oh, we're about to level, which is nice. All that shouting made us thirsty. Let's take that hemp. There's at least one more person here. Ah, 2. Did you bring your friend with you? Looks like you didn't. Surprisingly. Come here. And there's our level. Alright, well. That's how you get to level 2, I guess. Do I want to go straight into strength? That's a great question. think, yeah, why not? We'll do at least a couple points. Try out strength. What? I guess I could look to see what you use. Agility. Agility, strength. Agility. Agility seems to be a pretty big one with swords. Oh, that one's perception. Oh, this is warfare. What am I talking about? Look at the correct tree, you moron. It's been a long day. Just give me a break. Strength. Strength. Agility. Okay, so kind of a mix, but strength and... yeah, strength seems to be a pretty solid choice. As for shields, though, I imagine that's probably pretty heavy strength. Well, we don't know because we can't look at it. Fair enough. We'll have to see who teaches shields, or if it's a book we have to buy. What, cleaving strike? I think what I might do is warfare. Setup is pretty good. Let's do Warcry, though. Honestly, it's pretty solid. Let's see what we can do with this archer. Just hoping we could confuse him, get him to walk into us. Are you coming? No? Oh, okay. Maybe he is confused. We're just dodging each other. Alright, well, unsurprisingly, we won. What kind of loot did we get for our problems? I'll take these things and sell them, sure. What are we getting here? Oh. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's a solid upgrade for us. I feel like that never happens for me. And we got ourselves a nice leak and some money. Go ahead, rest here for a little bit. Hey, not bad for a first POI, that's for sure. Drink some water. What do we have in here? Nothing. All right, I think what I'm going to do next, I'm kind of interested in what's there. This is easy experience to grab, though. Plus, sometimes there's some really good loot up there. So, probably see when we get back to the lone farmstead, unless something really interesting happens. Okay, well, it's late, but we're up here at the farmstead. Found a couple of random bits and bops deep, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and read this note for the experience and throw it on the ground because I don't actually want it. What do we have in here? Not much. What do we have in here? Oh, snap. Told you, sometimes this place has really good things. That's why I like to go here super early in the game. Let's go ahead and... well, that's not going to work. Not gonna lie, I really do like this. But 5 protection on your helmet's gonna be pretty hard to argue. Yeah, the crit chance and fumble chance and dodge and stuff are actually really nice too. That's alright. We'll take it anyways. Look, there's nothing wrong with using this gear, but sometimes I do feel a little dirty for it. So let's go ahead and grab this. We'll put this in here. My cat will meow at me relentlessly. I don't really need that. I'd rather have the bow. It's not going to be worth much, but we can sell it. I picked this up just so we can make some bandages out of it. Let's see. Perfect. I don't need the potato. All right, we'll just get some good sleep until morning, and then we'll go out and keep exploring. All right, well, back in town, let's go ahead and sell some of these things I don't really need anymore. I kind of bought them, but you can have them back. That's okay. And I did sell a couple of the other things that I had up at the mill when we stopped by there, and I did find the shed key just so we can get in there anytime I want. But I have all the herbs I need for this gentleman down here, so let's go ahead and turn that in. Do you have any work for me? You want some plants? I've got some plants. Nice rep to do this. Plus, I don't mind picking up the schematic for rope. And sure, why not? Hopefully I'll never need it, but we'll take those two things. I'd like to find one more sword. We can sell these horseshoes. And this oil. As long as we get to people before they close, which is going to be any second, I think. Can I buy this? The other guy will almost certainly buy it for more. You can have that. The oil. And everyone just closed. Okay. So what I'm going to do next then, well, let's get some water, is go down here, get this plane. And if we're real lucky, we can find one more sword and kind of turn the last of the quests, starting quests here that I'd like to do. So we'll see what we find. Okay, well, here we are in the woods. I did stop here and cook a couple things, whatever. No big deal. This should be where the plane is, so let's take it nice and slow, see what we can find. It's going to be a really tough fight for the first kind of beginning part of the game, anybody who might be new to it, because it's real easy to pull a lot more people than you want. Recommend coming in real slow like that, shouting and seeing just who comes along. Not a big fan of that archer being there. Stand here, maybe we can just pull the one guy. Looks like we lost him. By yourself? Nope, his friend's still with him. I saw him peek there. That might just have to be how it is. Better to pull two of them, one of them being an archer that we can hide from. Then all three of them. Let's go ahead and get our shout. We don't have to see him to do it. Perfect. He's feeling it. Plus, it doesn't look like the archer's anywhere around. So, we'll call that a proper carnage. I'm sorry, camage. And then let's rest up, get our cooldowns off before we go find that archer. It sounds like we pulled the other person by accident. There he is. And none of them have a sword? Ah, come on. Let's go ahead. Use that. Shout off. Maybe we can confuse him. Did that wrong. Don't do what I just did. What I did was wrong. Screw that whole pooch. Yeah. Speaking of screwed pooches, what's he doing? He might be just confused, but I think he's just being silly. Trying to rest to heal, but did you forget I was here? He's not confused. It's unfortunate. So he's gonna get a shot or two off on me. All right, he wants in. Sees that initiative. If you're not aware, Seize Initiative is really great, especially at the beginning of the game, because you get that accuracy decrease fumble, so cooldown, and it does the opposite to them. So it really helps you, really hurts them. Perfect. Caught him right on the spine. If you want to do melee, you're trying to learn it, can't quite get the hang of it, seems really rough, try getting Seize the Initiative. We'll read that for the experience. We'll take this because it's ours now. And we'll be on our way. Shame we couldn't find that last sword, though. We'll find it eventually, I suppose. Alright, well, here we are in the middle of the woods. We're not going to be able to turn much in the middle of the night. Figured we might as well just go to the middle and get some free sleep, if nothing else. But there's a POI here, so let's see if we can stumble upon it. Hopefully it's something helpful. And not just like a bunch of boars or moose or something that really wants to rip me to shreds. Looks like a camp. Perfect. And he has a sword. Fortunately, he did see me until he told his friends about me. Shout him, hit the other one. Sees that initiative. His friend also has a sword. Good thing is his friend's so far back, we can kill him by the time he gets here. He can chase us all he wants, but my cooldowns will come back by then. His other friend has a sword. Yes. Well, I guess you want one hand hooping the other. How do I fight one but not both of you? Let's stand there. Get him closer. Shout. He's dazed. That's something, I guess. Sees initiative. Step back. He wants out. He's probably gonna bleed to death. So let's just let him be. Let him be. He died. Perfect. Free bird's nest there. Walk away. Get those cooldowns back up. I don't need the shouting one. That's okay. Great damage to him. Half dead. Fight just started. And that's level 3. Very nice. Go ahead and strike some more. Why not? Do I really want setup? Spend a decent amount of time waiting. That being said, sword probably also wouldn't be terrible. Delivers strike to all 3 adjacent tiles. Increased body part damage. Bleed chance. I mean, that's nice. Grants counter chance for 5 turns for each enemy hit. Stacks up to 3 times. Sure. I am going to move you here, though. And probably move you down there. Let's take this Battle Cleaver, because it's the 3rd sword, and I do want it. And I think this camp's now ours. It's free real estate. Oh, I didn't grab those eggs. Oh, well. What do we have in here? This lock won't stop me. A very nice ring. This is our 3rd piece of found tier 2 armor. Nobody can stop us now. We'll take those. The wine stuff I don't really care about. Oh, I did take these from random places I found. We can make it into a bandage. And usually get some pretty decent experience from it. 50 experience for the first time. Look at that. Now we even have space for everything. What you got? Nothing. What do you have? Some more oil. It's usually not that hard to find, so we'll trade it. I'll take a nice rest here. And it'll be morning time before we know it. We'll get ourselves a nice job. Okay, back in Osbrook here. Do you have any work for me? Of course he does. He wants some swords. So he can scam the Elder. Don't ask questions. Just give them to him. He'll give you 150 gold. He also took the one I was using. I don't really care for that. Probably a lesson there. Hey, buy this bow for me, 35 gold. Perfect, that's gonna help me fix this sword I don't really want. It does have more damage. It also comes with fumble chance. Well, it's the sword we have now, I guess. Jerk, I forgot who pulled the one right out of your hand instead of the one in your inventory like you'd probably want him to. Yeah, I do need mine sharpened. Thanks for asking. It's only 1 more point of damage. And the +3 accuracy was actually kind of nice. It's a way better sword. What are you going to charge me for this? 20? Okay. We'll take you up on that. Ugh. Let's sell some things to this gentleman. He's got a trading crossbow. Okay. Sell you that. We'll sell you that. We should have sold this stuff to the other guy, which we will. I also forgot to turn that in. Let's just sell one of these. We'll sell you these. It's not much, but it's something. And let's actually give him his plane back this time. Here's your plane. More money and stuff. Perfect. Alright, well. I didn't choose the Battle Cleaver life. It chose me. Let's go get ourselves a job. Alright. Here's the scum of the universe. Let's go talk to him. Got a job for me? Haven't seen any dwarves around here. Great, racists. Let's do the bounty hunt. Yeah, I accept. You can try to get more money and stuff out of them, but I don't like to do that for the first job, just because it can affect your rep negatively, and if it does, that makes it really hard to have enough rep to start buying tier 2 stuff after the first contract, which is going to be my goal. So now that we got this job and we're heading up here for it, let's go up there and do it. Alright, well here we are outside. Should be just a little bit north of us. Here we go. That's typical. One of the first things that you need to learn about Stoneshard is how to pull one enemy at a time. And the importance of taking things slowly so you can do just that. It's really easy at the beginning to get overwhelmed. Sounds like we got ourselves a nice bleed. He's done. Also helps that I have some really nice tier 2 armor already. For no reason whatsoever. I meant to sell this. Oh well. Just shove that in there, don't worry about it. Another piece of rope. I could be cooking these things. I'm not going to bother. Now, for those who don't know, there's always 2 people outside here. A little bit of player knowledge. Let's get you a nice bleed. Start that now, and oops, your head fell off. Don't need that rope. Let's see. Normally this is in a forest. It's not always. I was actually expecting to find some sticks out here. Some gaming dice. We can put that in the purse. Let's see what's going on in here. Well, I look pretty awesome, that's for sure. Battle Cleaver might not be a great sword, but it looks cool. Get to play the dangerous game of what's behind the door. How do I pull them without pulling both of them? Let's see what we got. We got both. Well, we also got the ability to shout, so let's do that. I'm actually going to step into him. Seize that initiative. He can't use an ability, so he can't use this one. If I take a step back, he's coming with me. I don't know why he didn't do anything. He's probably concerned about this big cleave. Deep cut. Oh, he's confused. That's why he's walking around. So we got a free attack in there, too. Nice. He's got a homemade sword. Is it in working condition? It's not. Damn. Not that I don't like my cleaver or anything. Can you attack that? No? Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. We'll just leave it be. Got plenty of healing salve. Free shield for anyone so inclined. Oh. More. Yeah, they heard that. That's gonna be a problem. Probably stand here and not draw too much ire. Let's see how that works out for me. They're both confused. He's cut to the bone, giving us plenty of time to deal with this without having to fight all of them at once. What you doing? You're still confused. Well, I won't heal, but I can get some energy back. And now I can start bleeding. All right. Let's try that again. Actually, 2 more turns and I can shout again. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Got that free attack. And that nice cut. And we shut the door. This might seem stupid and kind of arbitrary, but he's taking that shot without aiming. Now he's aimed, getting that nice bonus. Now he's not. He will use all his arrows doing that. Whether you tell him to or not. He just doesn't listen. Two deep cuts? Oh, you're in trouble, sir. Let's just flee more. Much better now. See? It's all good. 3 enemies. We got it. What do we have it here? A chest. Let's give it another try. Let's not break my lockpicks, though. Oof. We'll save it for the boss room. Being a tier 1 dungeon, it should at least be very small. somebody hanging out over there. Two people hanging out over there. This isn't the wind. Perfect. Practice makes perfect, usually. Caught one in the head. Ooh, that's not very good. Let's check out that sword. It is about to break. That's about just as useful. Ooh, speaking of things about to break. My gloves. What a shame. Hey there, friend. I killed your other friend. Thought you might want to talk about that. Yep. Sure, we'll take that. Why not? It's very fitting for us, I feel like. Yep, they all know about me now. And that could be a boss room. At least there's no boss coming if there is. Or there is. Well, things might be getting dicey here. To battle. But not right now. Let's let's get these cooldowns back first. Could have hid behind that door and try to get some energy back. Wouldn't have been the worst idea. Maybe he will screw off. He's confused, so he might. That'd be great. Let's hold off on that. There he goes. These cooldowns come back. As don't be fooled, he's gonna be tough. And again, get my battle rage up, which is real nice. He is also confused, so he might stumble around, which would be great. Steal that from him. Get a nice cleave with a good bleed. He wants out. He's done. So we let him out. And we got our bounty at least. Oh, where'd you come from? Sometimes they'll do this where they just hang out by the door. Then when you open it, they've switched over. I don't really know why. I don't think they know why. We dance on your dead friend's body. And then you die. Baked potato, let's go. And healing salve. Anyways, I feel like there's going to be something good for us in this boss room, and I want to go look at it. Oh, bucket. Okay, not really what I meant. I don't think I really need that. Another potato. There it is. We can go home. We got the potato. Speaking of which, let's eat this one. Apparently we're hungry. We eat that guy too. Sure there's no traps in here. Well, I guess there was, technically. Failed. Oh, it was close. Wow. Really? Okay. Well, I can't complain about my luck so far. I've gotten some pretty nice gear just from random chests. ID scroll's gonna be white colored this playthrough. Interesting. Straw. I mean, not great, but not terrible. Like I said, I can't complain about the stuff I've already gotten. Some rope. Open up. Not interested. Hopefully our lockpicks don't fail us. Ugh, are you kidding me? Should have got that crowbar. No, I don't need the crowbar. Would be good for at least one dungeon. No thanks. Who knows? Maybe we'll get really lucky and somebody will drop some lockpicks or a crowbar or something to that effect. Never happens when I need it to, but you know, It's technically possible. Okay. Pretty big bust so far, I'm not gonna lie. Research down there. No, we would be enduring a lot better if you didn't break your lockpicks. Hey. Oh wait, I gotta cut that boss's ear off. What am I doing? That's my problem I had before. I kept forgetting to do it. Here I am almost immediately forgetting to do it. Doubt you're in here by yourself. Yep. Take a step back, ruining his big swing. Yourself? Doubt it. But maybe only you saw me. It's a little early on that. That's okay. Really? Kind of expected him to big swing. Oh, because he's dazed. He can't. Fresh trophy. Okay. Could be another chest I can't open. Fantastic. Just rub it in my face. You know what? I should have known better. I should have known just to get a crowbar, whether I had lockpicks or not. Just always grow crowbar. Ooh, a beat. Learn from my mistakes. Speaking of learning, we can learn from this, unless I accidentally click on it instead of trigger it. Great, thanks. I like to try to set those off for the free experience, especially if there's no harm in failing the trap. In the early game, it's equivalent to like killing somebody. It's too quiet. Give me your crowbars. Give me your crowbars. Alright, he is dazed, so he can't do anything to me from ranged. Now again, that's dumb. But he's dead anyways. These guys sell well if they're not completely broken. And he's not, so. That'll help me buy that crowbar I need. My radish. It's a small but not zero chance of finding one in these boxes randomly. And another chest that I can't open. Ugh. Okay. That's not everywhere yet. And I still need to go back and grab that guy's ear. Alright, maybe it is everywhere we need to be. Crowbar? No. Okay. I don't trust myself to not step on a trap. Also don't... Was it you? It was you, wasn't it? Perfect. One free ear. Let's go turn it in. Alright, well, nice and rainy, but here we are. We're going to turn this in. So, about that contract. Silva, shh. Shh. Be quiet. I'm all done with it. I see. I've been informed already. You're helping us out. And you wouldn't let us down. And here, take his ear. Curse your customs. God, I love it. Alright, I believe you. You went above and beyond. Here's a larger reward. And one more thing. I'll mention to the higher ups. Perfect. So, not a tremendous amount of money, but that's just fine, really. What can I sell to you? You want this beer? Perfect. Should buy this. Vegetable, mushroom, meat. Not always easy to get the meat, though, but this day Taylor stew is really nice. Oof. Yeah, we'll deal with it later. How much rep did I get? That extra 10% is quite nice and was just enough to get us above 3,000. Awesome. Beautiful. That worked out perfectly. I should have turned it into the regular Aldor just to make sure I got enough, but it worked out just fine. So, Send into town, sell a bunch of things, buy a bunch of things. It's going to be great. Okay, well, first things first, he hasn't restocked anything yet, but let's sell some of these things that we have. I don't need this. Excuse me. There we go. We'll sell this, 35 gold. Not a tremendous amount of money, but that's fine. We'll take it. Worth more than that was. Sell these things. Probably won't need that. Sell that. Sure. Anything he wants to buy, I'll give it to him. Except for this. I want this guy. And this guy. We won't be making that mistake again. Put you in my back pocket for later. Like that water, we'll put it in there. And then I think we can sell a majority of the things that we have to him, as well as pay him to repair some of my stuff. Though I might actually be swapping it out soon. We'll see. This will keep this. I don't know if I want to keep it or not, actually. The protection from the medium armor will be way better, so probably not. And it's almost certainly not worth repairing to sell. So it was nice while it lasted, but we'll almost be getting rid of it. Certainly be getting rid of it. Well, you have tier 2 stuff. Why didn't the other guy have tier 2 stuff? Maybe he does now. Maybe we just need to leave the scene, come back. No. What about this gentleman down here? Who hopefully has a nicer shield for us. No. Okay. We'll go to bed. Reset the day. Well, technically come back tomorrow. We'll have stuff then for us. You want this oil? Perfect. We'll sell you the oil. All right, next day, here it is. So, this helmet, it's not the best, but it was free, so I'm actually pretty happy to have it. These helmets that we could buy are in a lot of ways a lot better. This one in particular just has 2 more points of protection. But it's also 300 gold, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. He's got 2 different long swords. Wow. What kind of regular swords do you have? Guard blade. Increases accuracy, gets me some counter, gets some bleed chance, some block chance. Yeah, actually, I think I'm all about that. Take that, sure. Boots. Definitely want some new boots. Wrist guards are broken, so I would like new ones of those. We should have enough money, since we don't have to buy a helmet. And then this guy. Nope. Just a little bit shy. Oh, that kind of stinks. But there's nothing wrong with our equipped vest. The only real issue is the fact that this is probably going to get hit the most. That's okay, I guess. Really have nothing else to sell? Oh, wait, I bet I do. I talk about. And I'll sell those if I really need to. Let's see. That's enough. It's almost enough. That's enough. Perfect. We made it work. Haha. We could probably sold this stuff too, but I don't think I would have got much for it, so. No? Okay. We'll do that some other time. Looking decked out. Got some really good free stuff. Any of this do you want to buy? Not that. Fine, I'll throw it on the ground. Put you back in a bag. In fact, I'll just merge all of you. And then lastly, let's go sell these dice. But not bad for a first episode. I'm really happy with it. Not only did we do all the contracts around here that I like to do, we also did the first dungeon and got ourselves tier 2 armor after the first guy. So that feels really, really good. Sitting here almost, look at that, 10 points away from level 4. It was really nice. I want to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy day to come watch my content. It means the world to me that you do just that. If you wouldn't mind, I appreciate any subscriptions as they really help my channel grow. And Dova, I'm doing my outro. Shh. I'm begging for subscriptions. Stop. Any subscriptions really do help the channel grow, and liking the first episode of any series is always a huge help. So thank you for anyone who already has. It means the world to me, and I can't express that enough. I really do love playing these games for you guys, and it means the world to me that you're excited to see them. So please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I do hope to see you again real soon. Dova says goodbye. Bye-bye.